Senator Crapo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and welcome, Mr. Hochberg. We appreciate you being here today. As you've noted, Mr. Chairman, the President declared in his State of the Union address that he hopes to double the American exports in 5 years. And he's identified the Export-Import Bank of the United States as one of the leading government agencies to help accomplish that goal. Financing is a key element in global trade competition, and extending the bank's programs is a vital and integral component in supporting the export of American-made goods and American-provided services for both small and large companies. In 2006, I had the privilege of working with my colleagues on the Banking Committee and then Export-Import Bank Chairman Jim Lambright to reauthorize and reform the Export-Import Bank in a process that reflected broad bipartisan agreement. The last reauthorization changed the economic impact procedures to ensure that the bank's support for transactions not only helps U.S. exporters but does not negatively impact domestic companies. Since the bank was not meeting its 20% small business mandate, the legislation made structural changes to make sure that small business community has advocates to advance its needs and to address its concerns. And while it's appropriate to review the content requirements, tied aid requirements, and funding limits, we should be mindful that the bank's authorization expires in just a few months. We need to quickly assess the results of these changes from 2006 and determine if there are any other reforms to the bank's operations that are needed to maintain or improve its competitiveness with export financing while not negatively impacting domestic business. There are literally billions of potential global consumers, both established and emerging in the markets for goods and services made in America. Getting these American goods and services into consumers' hands worldwide is the key to our export challenge. And one of the challenges the bank and our exporters face is that other nations also use very aggressive export policies, which often limit the attractiveness of our export market to foreign buyers if we don't deal with them. Hopefully today's testimony will shed some light on these issues and contribute to our speedy authorization or reauthorization process. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.